I think everyone seems to know that Google My Business loves to have photos. It loves regular photos being uploaded, and even videos are taking quite an important part now in the Google algorithm. But what is it you can do to make sure that when you upload the photos, they're going to have the maximum benefits and they're going to boost your business? Well, I'm going to look at some factors today that you need to take into account if you want to upload pictures and see the benefits of those photos in your ranking. I mean, it's often said that a picture is worth 1,000 words, but I would say a picture is worth 1,000 keywords. Why? Because pictures themselves now can be read and understood by Google. Google has the insight, has the intelligence to understand what objects are. It can read the text, it can understand the logos, and it fully understands now what a picture is about. So the days of needing alt text to explain what a picture is about, those days are now gone. Google's got the intelligence. Google's now got the artificial intelligence to understand what you're uploading. It knows whether that picture is similar to other pictures. It knows whether you've taken it from someone else's website. It knows even if it's a stock photo. So genuine photographs for your services taken on a local basis and uploaded on a regular basis is always going to be the start of best practices for Google My Business photos. I mean, are you aware that Google's looking for specific types of photos for your type of business? So if you know Google's looking for that, why not give Google that? That's always going to give a positive tick in Google's algorithm. I think photos are one of the most misunderstood optimization things you can do with Google My Business. We're going to look and show you exactly what you do need to do if you want to do it the right way today. One of the biggest struggles people have is you can't seem to get the photos to sit in the right places within Google My Business, the knowledge panel and the map pack itself. Obviously logo stands out as being an identity that we can understand, but there's also the cover photo, which some people get confused about. There's also the main photo on the website, the free website that Google gives you, and then also the order of how the photos are shown in the gallery. Are you able to control it? Well, comment down below on this. Do you find the order of photos a bit random? Do you find it hard to control photos within Google? But as always with our videos, before we delve into some of the best practices I use, it's good to just ask yourself some questions to set you up for the rest of this video. So how strong is your style, your brand, your identity? I mean, I'd like to think that when people see my brand identity, they recognize it as Zanet Design. But is that the case for you? Do you know what your brand identity is? Do you know the colours that you use? Do you know the logo? Could you go away now and draw your logo without even looking or copying? Well, that's a sign of a good logo. Simplicity, easiness, and at the same time, it should be identifiable straight away. And so when it comes to searching and looking for your brand in Google, people should be finding it and recognizing it. That's really what you're aiming for when it comes to your brand identity. Is your logo professional or amateurish? You know, some people just take a logo, it's a bit of clip art. Oh, it often gives it away that it's had no design feature put into it at all. It's true, you can design your own logo, and sometimes the most simple logos are very easy to design. But often you'll find that to get to a really good logo, there were many, many versions that led to the simplicity of the logo. Now, thinking about your business images, do all the images you've uploaded to Google, do they really genuinely support your business? In fact, bearing in mind, if you've got a business Facebook, you've got business Instagram, you've got business LinkedIn, and you've got business as in Google My Business, do all the photos there represent your business? Or do you have some party photos thrown in the mix? That could actually weaken and dampen how Google ranks your business if it just sees that it's not consistently to do with the business on all the photos you upload. When did you last upload a great photo? When did you decide to take an afternoon off and do a photo shoot on your business? Members of your team, interiors, exteriors, products, services. Well, photographs are really valuable, and so few people recognize that that little bit of investment, maybe getting a photographer to come along to the office just for the afternoon, that could pay dividends when it comes to local businesses finding you. Because when they compare you against all the other local businesses, if your photographs are professional, what a difference. And if they're consistent to your business, what a difference. And if Google likes them because it can see their genuine, unique photos, then you'll notice you'll get a huge amount of traffic. So that's some of the best questions you can ask yourself today. Do you measure up to those things? Photos should really reflect the qualities of your brand and your business. I mean, go away and check. When was the last time you added photographs? And when you look through the photographs to see when you last added them, check to see what views did those photos get. And was there one or two that stand out above all the others that seem to get more views than ever? Well, that's telling you that Google is rating that photo. So what you need to do is put more of those photos up. Make sure that you kind of feed Google what Google's algorithm sees as being an important photo for your business. Because Google's put it before more eyes, more views, because it thinks that's important for your business. So put another one up, put a different version of that photo up, and you'll see more traffic. In fact, in most of these days, I've been giving away a free tool, and the free tool I'm going to give away today is actually Google's tool, Google Images. When you go to Google Images, you can just search for an image, but just put in your business type, your business category, and see what images are coming up. And there's the clue. That's what Google thinks is important for your business. So if you've not got those types of photos being uploaded on your Google My Business gallery or photo area or video area, then that's what you should be doing today. Okay, what other things can you do? Well, go to Insights and see again what's worked, what's bringing in the traffic there. Are your photographs above average? Are you getting a higher percentage of click-throughs because your photographs are great? You notice also there's customer photos. That's a really big part of the algorithm at the moment. Are your customers being encouraged to take photos when they're with you? And when they've got those photos on their phone, are they being encouraged to upload them when they do reviews? Well, that's really what you're aiming for on this occasion. But it is interesting that Google actually gives you some clarity as to what it's looking for too. And there's like a minimum requirement for photographs for your business. And most people don't ever check this. And then we see as you go through the business specific photos that there's exterior photos. Notice add at least 3 great exterior photos. There's some tips it gives you there. Interior photos, add at least 3 great interior photos. And it's saying things like capture the atmosphere of your business. Product photos. Of course, if you've got products, then make sure you take at least 3 photos of products. So you notice a section here, 3, 3, 3, at least 3 photos at work, at least 3 photos for food and drink, if that's what you do, if that's relevant, at least 1 photo of each of your common areas. So what does it mean by common areas? Photos of your common areas help to attract customers who are planning business or leisure travel. At least 1 photo of each common area. So for example, a spa, gym, breakfast room. So each area within your business. Rooms as well, at least 3 photos of your most popular guest rooms. That's more for hotels and apartments. And team photos, at least 3 photos showing your management team and your employees. So these, if you go through all of these and you tick each one, then fine, then you're in a good position. But the majority of people, I don't think, have gone through this and certainly haven't read the tips and applied them before they put their photos together. Do you need a professional camera to take photos? Well, actually, the majority of mobile phones can take great photos today if you know what you're doing. But the majority of the time, it's down to lighting. It's down to understanding a little bit about what makes a good photo. It reminds me actually of Banksy's quote where he said, it's a very frustrated feeling you get when the only people with good photos of your work are the police department. Well, we can understand why that's said, Banksy being a graffiti artist in England. But the fact is you can take good photos, just get the lighting right and make sure that you understand what makes a good photo. Some businesses obviously require photos to support them more than others. If you're selling cars, then photographs of the cars would make sense. If you're selling accommodation, holidays, photographs are really important. Flower shops, that again makes a massive difference if you've got great photos. So depending on your type of business will depend on the types of photos you take. But you're trying to keep things simple. So keep photos simple, try and avoid distraction and try and get plain backgrounds on the products or the services you're offering. It's day 18 and now we're really seeing some of the stuff that will really affect the rankings of your business. So I really want you to go away from today's lesson and do this. Ask customers to submit photos. Get 3 new interior photos and exterior photos and put them up in the next few days. Check your insights and see what got views and take more photos of that type of photo. And finally, add new team and product photos to your gallery. Now that's probably going to take a bit of time to do, but I want you to do that because that will have an impact on your ranking. Even in the next week, if you've done it, you'll notice when you go back to your stats and your analytics, you'll see that it has an impact. So this is a really important lesson for us to take away today. But at this point, you might be saying, after 18 days, right, there's so much you've told me to do. There's no chance I can do all this. I just can't manage the business and do all these things. So I've got something special for you to consider. Tomorrow, I'm going to show you how you can get others to do that for you. So don't miss day 19. I'll see you tomorrow.